Everyone. There's a saying that goes, don't tell people your problems, 80% don't care, and the other 20% are glad you have them. It sounds harsh, but there's truth in it. Today, I want to share with you 6 key reasons why holding back from constantly sharing your problems can actually make you stronger, wiser, and more respected. When we walk through life, it's easy to assume that the weight we are carrying is heavier than everyone else's. Our struggles feel sharp, immediate, and urgent because we live inside them every day. But what we often forget is that every person we meet is carrying a load of their own. It may not look like ours, it may not sound like ours, but it is there, quietly pressing down on their shoulders. Some people disguise it behind a smile, others drown it in silence, but no one goes through life untouched by difficulty. Think about the people closest to you. The colleague who always greets you cheerfully might be going home to a family crisis. The friend who never complains could be fighting private battles with their health. The stranger in traffic who cut you off may have just received devastating news. Life is not evenly distributed. Every single one of us carries burdens that are invisible to others. When we constantly pour our problems onto people without considering that truth, we risk overlooking the struggles they're silently trying to manage themselves. Imagine what it feels like to be stretched thin and then to have someone else dump their frustrations on you. Even if you care, even if you want to listen, there comes a point when the weight is simply too much. That doesn't mean people are cold or heartless. It means they are human. Their capacity to absorb your pain is limited because their own heart is already dealing with enough. When you remember that, you become more considerate about when and how to share your problems. There's also something powerful about recognizing the universality of struggle. Once you understand that hardship is not unique to you, it reshapes your perspective. Instead of asking, why me, you start to ask, why not me? Struggle isn't a punishment reserved for a few. It's the price of living, the evidence that we are alive, growing, and learning. And when you recognize that truth, you no longer feel the urge to announce your problems to everyone. You learn to sit with them, reflect on them, and deal with them in a way that doesn't drain others who are already fighting their own wars. Now, this doesn't mean we should isolate ourselves completely. Sharing problems in the right context, with the right people, can be healthy and healing. But what it does mean is that we should be selective. Not every friend, not every coworker, not every acquaintance needs to carry the details of your struggle. Instead of handing out your problems to anyone willing to listen, choose those who have the emotional space, the wisdom, and the genuine care to help you navigate through it. That way, you respect their battles while still honoring your own need for support. Another way to look at it is this. When you're aware that everyone has battles, it pushes you toward compassion. If you know people are carrying invisible weight, you become gentler with them. You speak with kindness. You listen more than you talk. And in return, you'll often find that people are more willing to open their hearts to you. Ironically, by not overwhelming others with your own problems, you create space where genuine connection and mutual support can grow naturally. So the next time you're tempted to unload your troubles on someone casually, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what might this person be going through right now that I can't see? Could my words be adding to a weight they're already struggling to carry? That single act of awareness not only protects your relationships but also builds your inner strength, because when you understand that everyone has their own battles, you storm. One of the hardest lessons to learn in life is that not everyone around you is cheering for you. Some people smile to your face but quietly hope that you stumble. Others nod in agreement when you share your dreams but secretly doubt you or even feel threatened by the idea that you might rise higher than them. This truth can be uncomfortable, even painful, but accepting it is a form of wisdom. It teaches you to be careful about who you open your heart to, and it reminds you why telling everyone your problems is not always wise. When you reveal your struggles openly, you might think you're inviting empathy, but in reality, you may be feeding someone's satisfaction. For certain individuals, your difficulties confirm what they want to believe, that you won't make it, that you're not strong enough, that you're destined to fail. Instead of being supportive, they store away your confessions as proof that you're not a threat to them, or worse, they use your words against you when it suits them. By exposing your vulnerabilities to those who don't wish you well, you hand them the very tools they need to undermine you.